Hi everyone! So we are back today for another kind of random mix of everything discount video. And what's probably looking different to you all is A, this is a different angle for this space, but B, things are a lot brighter because I got a ring light and a tripod finally for my birthday. So I'm really excited to get to use this new tool and show you guys the things I've found lately. So the first thing coming up, a receipt, who doesn't have those floating around. Some of the Walmart clearances I've found in recent days have been heavy on the clothing side of things. So we will just get right into it. All of these things are either winter clearance or leftover from probably last spring or summer that they're just trying to get rid of to get new stock. So I stocked up for Easter baskets, summer, and then of course next winter as well. So these are all for my stepdaughter. These will go in her Easter basket. We'll start with those first. She's been really into tie-dye, wanting to make tie-dye, wanting to wear tie-dye, all the things. So I got her all of these for $1 at our Walmart. They even have like a weird tag I've never seen before, but this is just a simple tie-dyed shirt. I got her a 10-12, so even though she's only 9, these definitely have some room for her to grow. So I got that color. I got this with all the blues and greens and kind of the gray because her favorite colors, excuse me, are blue and black. And then I got her this fun purple one, which this one is a little bit smaller, but there you can see your clearance $1 tag. And these were not in your normal clearance section. These were all randomly back in the like the shoe area. So like I always say, look in all of your departments because you don't know what you're gonna find. So I got her 3 tie-dyed shirts. Those will all go in her Easter basket. And then she loves Fortnite, so they also had this Fortnite one, which was also, as you can see, for $1. This is true Fortnite merch. It has this cat thing. And again, I got this one in a 10-12, so it'll be a little big for her, but it can now go through multiple seasons. So all of those will get rolled up into her Easter basket to travel into summer. Now for next winter, I also got all of these for $1. I got her this, and I got this one because it looked a little bit short, like might be a little cropped. But I got her this sportswear by Avia or whatever, and it's like this really stretchy sports fabric whatever long sleeve, and because she grows so fast, I'm sure by next winter this will be the perfect arm length for her. So even though, you know, her age is way younger, she's really tall, so for $1 can't beat that. And then I also found this Power, Strength, and Purpose shirt with the rainbow. And as you can see, it was marked clearance as $3, rang up as $1. It was in the area marked $1. So sometimes they just don't have time to update the tags. And this tag had last been updated in the beginning of February. So they needed to move this product. And I got her this one in a 10-12 because it was a lot longer. Like this one would almost fit me. So, you know, it'll be plenty big for her and her long limbs. She's very petite, but she's really tall, and she hates when shirts are too short on her arms or on her sides. So she generally kind of likes a little bit oversized of a thing. And then the last thing I got for $1, it was this super cute little play jumper dress. I have like lots of animal print shoes, and she really likes them. So she saw this one when it was normal priced, which the normal price on this is $6.44, which is already a good price. And she wasn't so sure about it because she wasn't sure where she'd wear it. And I was like, for $1, tosses in with her birthday next year, and this will be a great fun thing to have for those special dinners out or whatever, if the world's open again. We don't know. And then I have a few more things, so I will go grab those and be right back. So the next part of this Walmart super clearance haul, I think I've shown these in another haul, I'm not sure, but I got both of these pairs of shoes already this season. I believe I got this pair for $1 and this pair for $3, and they normally retail, these were normally like $19.88, and I think these ones were like $24.88. So again, huge savings on those. They're still running shoe clearance. So when I was at the store the other day, they also had these little chunky heeled combat boots, and these are so stinking cute. These were $3, and these normally retailed for $24.88. As you can see, I've already worn them, and I wore these all day on my birthday. These were the most comfortable, like, chunky heeled booties ever for $3 from Walmart. So if you think about it, these are like 25, 25, and 20. That's like $70 worth of shoes for $7. So 90% off. You literally will not be able to beat that. Hey everyone, so my store is having more $1 and $3 clearance. This is not in the clearance section, it's just in the back of the store randomly. And it has all of these winter boots, which are anywhere from $11 to $1. And then all of these men's and women's shoes. And then a bunch of kids' clothes down there. And then yes, there are even more flower clearances, which is kind of what I'm known for. So the next part of this discount haul that I have going on, I'm doing a lot of the decorating and the floral for my future sister-in-law's wedding. She's getting married in September, and they're a super cute couple, but like so many of us coming out of the pandemic, tiny budget. So I was at my favorite thrift store, and I need to go outside and grab a few other things that I got from that thrift store. But I was at my favorite thrift store, and I was so excited to see that they had someone else's bridal decor on a huge discount. So this sign was originally from Hobby Lobby. It was originally like $15, and they had it marked for $3.49, but they were having cents off sale at my thrift store, so this was just $3. And yeah, you could definitely maybe DIY this for a similar price, but honestly, it's so cute. I can barely get vinyl that cheap. So yeah, this was definitely worth it, but it goes perfectly with the big steal, which I will show you in just a second. The next thing, her future last name will start with a C. So I got them this really cute letter C. Yeah, it is right side up. And this was originally from Hobby Lobby for $10, and they gave this to me for 99 cents. And it is so cute. I love how it has a little like gilded detailing, and it's nice quality. And even though it'll be cute wedding decor the day of the wedding, it's also going to be really nice on their wall and something that they can keep and remember their wedding day forever with. And then the last thing, she has shown me this exact sign on her Pinterest page before, and I was like, I'm going to make that. Like, that's going to be so easy to DIY. I could probably do it for like $5, right? Y'all. I got the original sign from the thrift store. It originally came from Hobby Lobby, and it was originally $24.99 for $3. I'm so excited. Now, I will say it has a little bit of a construction problem. So I have a few options. I can either put this sign in a pretty like frame or plate stand and just prop it up, or I can go ahead and put two little nails through the nail holes on this and actually reattach this random little doweling piece and make it stand proper. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. We'll have to see. But for $3, because it was cents off, I got this unplugged ceremony sign, and I'm planning to put this on a barrel at the end of her aisleway on the day of, obviously, at her ceremony. And then this is something that she could easily resell on Facebook Marketplace or gift to a friend who's getting married. And this would be, you know, able to travel on to someone else's special day. I will go outside and get the other parts of my thrift store haul. Okay, it's no secret, my favorite thing to clearance haul and DIY with are florals. I got all of these florals, except for these ones, from my thrift store for $3. I can't say no to that. And considering I do so many of my floral DIYs outside, I don't really mind that they were previously loved in someone else's home, but they get to have a new and second life in my home. So I've separated them by color. I will go through these in just a moment. I forgot from the Walmart part of this video though, I have another gigantic Walmart haul of floral. Now, this is not my favorite color in the world, but for adding pops of color to the outside of my home and my planters and my little outside dining space and all those things, I couldn't really resist this bright, fiery fuchsia, red, orange, and yellow pick. Now, these are marked 50 cents. They did not come up 50 cents. They come up 10 cents. Now, the craziest part about these are there are two tags. There's this white tag and a blue tag. The blue tag ones, when my checker started checking me out, The blue tag ones, also marked 50 cents, were marked 50 cents from last year, not this year. And they came up 10 cents. The white tags were just marked in January at 50 cents. Well, the checker realized that they all have the same like code or whatever, so she changed them all to being 10 cents. I got 56 of these. So yeah, I have lots of pops of color for 10 cents a piece. I cannot argue with paying $5.60 for all those. I did not bring them all in the house because that is way too many. They are nicely organized outside awaiting a future DIY. So that is my favorite thing about shopping at Walmart. If you have clearance, if you're comfortable with a checker touching your items, I recommend going through the normal checkout, just because if there is a mistake, I don't know why I'm waving this like a wand. Anyway, if there is a mistake or if there is something that's supposed to be marked a different way, they can fix it versus going through self-checkout. If you're still not comfortable with a checker touching your items and you are still going through self-checkout, that's okay. You can always ask somebody, hey, these ones came up at 10 cents. These ones came up at 50. Can you help me figure this out? So if you're not, there are solutions to the problems. But anyway, I guess look for these, what are these? Ridiculous picks. So check for those at your local Walmart. And the reason these are clearance is because I've seen the ones for this next year. They are a lighter pink with a brighter, more vibrant orange in the middle. So these ones are just last season's colors. Doesn't matter, they're going outside. Okay. Thrift store florals. I never realized how much I liked florals until about a year ago when I had a little bit of a run-in and had a pretty serious accident. And right at the beginning of the pandemic, I was dealing with severe anxiety and really struggling. And the only thing that would bring me out of my, mental funk was crafting. And I loved crafting things that reminded me of the outside, especially when I was cooped up inside for so long. So faux florals really did the trick for me. Then I realized, man, these are really expensive, even at the Dollar Tree, to just keep buying Dollar Tree florals. What are some cheaper ways to find them? Walmart almost always has florals on clearance. I've been to numerous Walmarts in Nevada, in California, in Utah, Arizona. I've always found florals on clearance. So, note to self, check all your Walmarts. But the other great place to get florals are thrift stores, because so many people are tired of an arrangement and just throw it out, or they're going through a family member's estate and they just don't like the person's style. That's okay. You can take apart florals. And that's exactly what I did with all of these bundles. These were in a giant mishmash. The colors didn't go together. It looked a mess. And that's just because some poor person had to rubber band them all together and say, hey, whatever, 99 cents or $3 or whatever price they were labeling them with, and go with it. So I go home and I took apart the bundles. We have some vibrance, and we have some more neutrals, and we have some long pieces, right? So that is how I separated them all. And most of these, I will say, based on quality, I can assume they are from Dollar Tree, but even still, you cannot get this volume from Dollar Tree for the same price. So I'm glad I went through them all. So the first color that really caught my eye are these like orange coral peachy roses. And somebody clearly was very interested in these flowers, and some of them are these minis, so they're from a different pick. And then some of them are these larger, more opened roses. And then some of them are still the more closed roses. And I think that for summer florals especially, these are going to be really fun and, deliver that bright pop of color. Walmart right now are selling a lot of peach themed spring decor, and florals this color would go amazing with a peach theme. So I would say that coral is a really hot color for summertime. And again, I don't normally go for these colors, but this is obviously, I'm not separated these yet, but I feel like those could even go together and really vibe off each other and play together with some really bright colors for outside. And bright colors, it's scientifically proven, bright colors help reduce anxiety when they're paired with, the more neutral and cool tones of green. So playing with florals actually scientifically helps you get past serious anxiety. Anyway, just throwing that out there. So got this fun coral, and in this, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 stems in that alone. So think that was $2 Dollar Tree picks. This is $2 worth of florals. Pretty much already made my money back, right? The next group are all of these pinks. Now these are obviously from several different florals that have been cut apart. This larger rose is definitely a Michael's rose. I can tell by the stem quality. So whoever's flowers these once were had a wide you know, mix of taste. And that's the cool thing about buying flowers from a thrift store is you can get pieces from, you know, high-end stores, low-end stores, mid-grade stores, and, you know, you have more of a variety than just buying one single pick. I also love these bright, you know, true pink, hot pink florals. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be, quite honestly. I can't tell. I don't know as many flower names as my mom does. And then I loved, again, this lighter peach, which I think will play really well with my outdoor colors for summer this year. So that's my second bundle. My third bundle are all of these reds. So we have some red roses, which oddly enough, I didn't have any red roses in my floral collection. We're going to need to fix that for 4th of July. I'm not a huge fan of roses though, so that probably explains that. But then they had these really fun, more like tropical type flowers that were in here too. And I thought those would be so cute for adding with all these bright punchy colors for the summertime outside. And the inside of my house is very ranchy, farmhouse, western. I have a chart of cows behind me. So clearly for like my kitchen and my living room, which have a lot of punches of reds and turquoises, colors like this will go great. And then the last, oh, it's not, I lied. What am I talking about? This bundle is more of the purples, and there's some that are like this purpley pink, and then more of a true lilac purple, and then some actual lilac picks as well, which I didn't have any of these in my collection either. My Dollar Tree has been totally sold out of these, so I actually am really happy to have these ones. I have a lot of purple flowers, so for my spring display, these will go great. Purple was my favorite flower as a kid, and I don't know why I don't have any like purple themed rooms in my house, but I should change that. And yes, I do my rooms by theme color. This color is like lots of turquoises and greens in this room. So I don't know, that's just how I am. Then the next, we're losing party members. Okay. These were a lot of creams and whites, which for doing my future sister-in-law's wedding, even though I am ordering her for most of her white florals, I'll be doing those with live florals. For her accent colors, I will be doing those with faux florals. But just for some added bulk and boost if I need them, I've been collecting a ton of white florals lately. It's probably the color I'm buying the most right now. If I see them at a thrift store, they are in the cart. I don't even ask questions. And the thing is if you ever buy flowers that have kind of an odd odor, there's a few ways you can actually wash silk flowers. I recommend with fabric softener, Dawn dish soap, and clear if you can get it, or like a 7th generation clear soap. You know, bubble them up, let them sit, and then hang them outside to dry on a clothesline, or lay them out on a table that has some sort of like grate or something for them to dry out on. So you can clean silk flowers. It can be done. It just takes some patience. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. So we have some daisies in here, which these will be great for summer too. Daisies are a very summer-esque flower. I love the big white carnations. You can never go wrong with a carnation. I love these cream roses. And again, if you're doing wedding florals or bridal florals with faux flowers, I don't recommend getting all of just one color. You want to have some variation because natural and living flowers have variation in color too. You will never see a bundle of all perfect white natural roses. You'll always see a little bit of yellow and a little bit of creaming in them. So I recommend if you're trying to make faux florals look more real, definitely add some variation in tonality. So I'll just get off my soapbox now. But then I also have some perfect white roses too to go with them. So I'm going to add these to my white collection. Then the next group, this is like a very random bundle. I love cascading flowers for late spring and summer. So for my Easter florals, which we'll be starting to work on here very shortly, I love having some of these cascading blooms. Normally you can find these at Dollar Tree. My Dollar Tree has been rough lately in the flower department. I got really lucky getting tulips for Valentine's Day, and for my St. Pat's flowers, I've gotten really lucky with greenery, which a lot of people haven't been able to find that greenery. And yet somehow I'm not finding any of the traditional spring flowers. I don't know what's going on. So I'm glad I have a huge stash, but at the same time, when I saw these cascading out of this giant bundle of floral at the thrift store, I was like, oh, I gotta grab those. So I was really excited to snag these. But they also had these long greenery picks, which are very random. I've never seen these before. And you can tell that these were obviously attached to something else in the past. So I'm just gonna cut the long pieces off and use them as staking for other floral that I take apart. And then they had some ivy. I love ivy. Ivy's my primary greenery. And then they also had some of the fun feathers from and these are definitely Dollar Tree feather picks with the grasses from the fall collections. I do use a lot of these in the fall times, and I will likely be using some of these for my future sister-in-law's wedding as well. So I'm really glad to stock up on a few more of these. Her wedding's going to be in September, and I'm not sure if all the stores are going to have all their fall rolled out. So I'm trying to hoard as many fall themed, fall floral things as possible that I can find now. So that is the end of my thrift store haul. Now we will get into Dollar Tree. Okay, so as you can see from my little display, I have St. Pat's going on all over my house right now, but St. Patrick's Day is about 2 weeks away, and it's really time to start thinking about crafting and decorating for spring and Easter. Easter this year is on April 4th, and that means that we have like this much Easter decorating time before it's time to decorate for spring, right? So a lot of the signage that I got this year from the Dollar Tree for Easter is going to be more of Easter transitioning through spring. So I don't have very many bunny things. I don't have very many egg things. And in future years where I have maybe a little bit more income to work on more Easter decor, I will try to incorporate more. It's just not happening this year. We're in a pandemic. Like, I'm hoping to get to go back to work soon. So that's just not on the menu. But with my little income that I do have, I was able to get some of these really fun, special, more of spring than Easter signs. Some of them are Easter, so we'll see. But the first one, I love the trucks, and if you guys have, I mean, I have like 5 followers, but if you haven't already, feel free to like and subscribe to this video. It does really help me out, and I am working on producing videos more regularly, and with this new camera setup, hopefully I will be able to. But anyway, I love not only decorating with the trucks, but I love redoing and DIYing the back of my trucks, and I was so excited that they released not 1, but 2 new trucks this year for spring. So the first one is this, and this honestly could even go through summer. Like, this is a really good sign. It's this blue welcome home. It has very minimal glitter, as you can tell. It's like only on the flowers and a little on the letters. It's just a little blue truck. It matches most of my home colors perfectly. And I just love how simple and cute it is. And then I love that it has a perfectly flat back, no indentations, no cracks, no nothing. This super easy to remove sticker, and I will repaint this for either the 4th of July or just a generalized summer themed truck. So stay tuned for that DIY. But this is my first truck. And then the second truck I got, I guess we will prop them up like that. The second truck I got is very similar and says, "Hello Spring." It has these sweet little birds. Again, very minimal glitter. I'm probably going to add some detail maybe to the tires of these trucks, but overall, I think they are so precious the way they are. And for me, putting them into a wreath or hanging them on the wall, these will work out great. And again, another perfectly flat back with no damage. That's a big deal if you repaint the back of your signs. Make sure they don't have damage, because it'll mess up how it looks. Tiny little sticker to remove. So we will also be at some point repainting the back of this sign for summer. Unless they release summer truck signs, then we will have to see. So, oh, and let's just do a quick comparison to show like how different these actually are from each other. I think that is important to note. As you can tell, they are fairly different. They're the same shape, the same style, but the design is actually different. So I knew this one lady in the store looked at me crazy for having 2 blue trucks in my cart, and then I pointed out that they're actually different, and then she went back and got the other one too. So, okay, the next signs I got were, okay, there's 2 of these ones too, and I'm actually going to be doing a repaint on one of these, but I got the Welcome Spring and the Home Sweet Home. The Welcome Spring with the mason jar, I just think is so sweet. And for, you know, farmhouse or country style, this is just a great sign. What I find interesting though, they've been known to put metal words on things. These are actually plastic, but they do have that kind of metally effect. Now this Home Sweet Home, I really like it with the bicycle and the flowers. However, I don't decorate with pink. So I'm going to repaint the bicycle on this to turquoise, but that is okay. It was $1 and I don't mind. So expect that DIY to come up. And again, for other DIYs, you have 2 backs that look kind of like fence wood. So if you needed to create signs for something else, you have two perfectly good backs to use. I know a lot of people will just rip everything off the front of the signs and like sand them down and then use them. I don't. Just paint on the back. It's easier. I will say a pet peeve a lot of people have with Dollar Tree is that they use the same phrases over and over and over again, like the welcome spring. If it bothers you, that's fine. It doesn't bother me. So I just put them in different rooms or on different walls separated from each other. So we're up to 4 signs so far. And last year when I first started buying signs at Dollar Tree, it was at the beginning of the pandemic, so no one was going out, and I got only Easter signs and only like a very few of them. And I was terrified to touch anything because we didn't know what was going on with this virus. And now coming back this year, I'm like, all right, I need some actual Easter decor. Let's find some Easter things. So the next 2 I got were these eggs that look like they have wood paneling. This one says, every bunny welcome. And then this one says, hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way. These 2 are so cute as little Easter egg signs, and they're not over the top with the colors. I mean, even though they have some pops of greens and blues and purples, I feel like they're pretty neutral, and just tie in those Easter colors really gently with the rest of your home decor. So I got both of these. I will say I do like to paint on most, like the backs of most of my signs. I'm probably not going to paint on the back of these because I don't know what other holiday I would need something egg-shaped for. So these ones I probably will not repaint the backs, but maybe in a future year, if I didn't like this anymore, I could always switch it up and paint a really colorful egg on the back. So there's an idea. Ooh, actually, I have another idea. If you wanted to hang something in a window, you could easily hang these ones facing into your home and then just paint big eggs on the backside. So even someone maybe I'll do that. That could be fun. So we'll see. And if there's ever a sign that has like a partnering sign or a matching sign in a different pattern or color, I always pick up all of the options. What if I'm going to need the other one? So going on with more Easter decor, I found these ones, which I've seen other people's hauls. Apparently these were pretty coveted because of the metal detail, but they look like they are wood. They're just printed on MDF. But there are these 2 with the little metal bunny. One says Easter greetings and the other says Happy Easter. And again, very subtle. They would fit in great with anybody's farmhouse decor, or for our house, more of a Western country decor. I love the wood paneling. We have a lot of wood walls in our house, so this would go beautifully against those. And I'm very excited to set these up somewhere. And as you can see, really minimal glitter. There's no glitter. Yeah, there's no glitter on the eggs down below. There's only glitter on the lettering, and if you didn't like it, you could paint it over with just like a good acrylic paint or a chalk paint, and the glitter will disappear. I might do that with this one, but I do like the blue because the blue goes with my home decor on this one. But you can tell that is real metal on the bunny. So really excited with those ones as well, and I feel like those will be able to blend in with your decor for years to come. A lot of people buy the Dollar Tree signs, use them one time and throw them away. I don't. I do try to save mine. The last one that I got that I'm not taking apart is this really cute, and again, it has that wood grain design bunny, and it just says Happy Easter with the carrots. I will be decorating heavily with carrots in my Easter decor, so this goes perfectly, and I think that I will be incorporating this one into a wreath on either my front door or my kitchen door. So I loved this cute little bunny. And then the last little few goodies that I got, these will not be staying the way they are. These ones I will be cutting apart and putting on my Easter garland up in my eaves, and then around the house. And I actually got 2 of the exact same one for one reason and one reason alone. So I got these eggs with this cute blue bunny. I know this one's been around for a few years now. And I got one of those. Or I'm sorry, I got 2 of those. What am I talking about? So the same ones. And what I'm going to do is for my wreaths on my doorways throughout my house, I'm going to be removing these from the string, applying them with hot glue onto a pipe cleaner and weaving them on. So I'll be using the Happy Easter chicks for 2 of my doorways. And then I will be using, you know, another egg or something in the corner of 2 of those. And then the rest of these will be getting applied onto my big garland. So you guys can stay tuned, subscribe for a upcoming video. That video will be coming out right after St. Patrick's Day, when I transform the whole house to Easter. So this whole thing is getting taken apart. I also might be repainting some of these eggs. We'll have to see. I'm not sure I love those. So if you like DIYs, definitely stay tuned for a bunch more to come. And I think that that is it. I think I've shown off everything else that I've hauled so far for my Easter decor. So again, thank you for coming by today on this super random multiple store discount haul. And I hope that you stay tuned for some more decorating videos coming up. Thanks again. Bye.